Hi, welcome back to Crochet Creations in episode number 26. Well, I had a lot of stuff I was doing all week, so today's content for Sunday is a little short, but only because you've probably seen all the stuff that I'm going to show. Grab a cup. I have my cinnamon snickerdoodle coffee with some hazelnut in it. I set up the camera slightly so that the sun is hitting, the light is hitting in this direction, and I'm hoping that it's going to be good lighting because I have a small unboxing today too. So let's see, Christy's Closet D-Stash. This morning's winner was a little bit late. It got up around 11:30, I think. It was for 3 skeins of Jamie Lyon brand. Winner was Reggie from J Hook Crochet. Way to go. New D-Stash is up. It is 3 skeins of this beautiful sequins thread. It's a wavy one. The color is not on the band, but it is a very pretty peach. And the sequence is multicolored. This is very pretty. I think it's quite old. It's been kept very nice in the plastic it came in. I got it from a sellout store a couple years ago. The lady was going out of business. It's Coquette. It is by Louisa Harding. It's hand wash only. And the content is 85% polyester and 15% pale S, which is the sequence. It's only 73 yards in a skein, or whatever it is. Anyway, if you'd like to try to win that, go on over to my Facebook page. The links for all of the things will be below. For everything that I have a link for, it will be below after the video uploads and I get a chance to add it. So those things are ongoing weekly. Now I'm not going to talk about all the make-alongs going on. I'm only going to talk about the ones that were affected. So this week, Happy Scrappy Yarn Challenge was announced on Thursday on my channel. You can go back and watch the video if you'd like. We are doing a collaboration, a year-long make-along, and the theme for the month of June is garden. I made a little vest. I'm going to show it again. It's a little garden vest, or a summer vest. I put a little fairy on here. I made it out of Premier Candy Shop, and it was a 1 skein to make this vest. The pattern is from the Lavender Chair. I'll link that pattern below. So I've made it before, and I just really liked this watermelon named yarn to use for the garden theme. So that will be in my Etsy shop eventually. And I also made these little booties. They are a frog pattern. This pattern is I can't remember off the top of my head. I said it in the other video, but anyway, I'll link it below. It's a free pattern also. I should know who this is, but for some reason I'm drawing a blank. Anyway, so the prize for the month of June in the Happy Scrappy Yarn Challenge is another kit from Mary Maxim. This is a Premier one again. The pattern you get is called the Ava's Garden Wrap. And the yarn that you get is Premier Deborah Norville, and this yarn is called Crocus, and it's in a beautiful purple color, and it is I believe I said it was a 2 fine, yes. 100% acrylic. So you get 7 skeins of this and the pattern to make the garden wrap. That is the prize for the Happy Scrappy Yarn Challenge for June. On to yesterday. Yesterday, Hook and Stitch Live was a successful live again. Lots of girls did show up, but a lot of you have watched the replay, which is great. We had a drawing for random What Time Is Lit prize, and that prize was donated by Reggie at J Hook Crochet, which is kind of funny because she won my giveaway this week. And the winner for that prize from the Lit Cal was Jill from the Fiber Floozy channel. So I'll link those 2 channels below also. And I just show my progress on that real quick. And the lighting is nice. I'm on to, let's see, that'll be 1, 2. I'm on to the, I think it's 3. 3. That is 1. That's 2. Okay, I'm on to the 4th repeat now. So I'm doing great. Zipping right along now, but I don't work on it every day. I should do a row or 2 every day, and I don't. But it's a nice pattern. I like it. New for my Facebook page, I have decided from the questions last week to do a summer stash swap. I have a post. I'm going to post it. It'll be the rules for the summer stash swap. This is limited to $20 box of yarn. So we don't expect you to be spending $100. In fact, it's a stash swap. So if your yarn that you have is clean and follows the rules, then you can use your stash. So it's great. If you want to be included in that, just go over to the Facebook page. You do have to be a member of the Facebook page. And send me a message with the instructions when the post goes up. And that needs to be emailed me or message me, preferably Messenger, by July 10th. So that way I can get everybody paired up. Also, my 500 subscriber giveaway box, it is growing. I will be adding something. I did not bring anything out here this week. I forgot. That's okay. It's getting closer. It isn't hit it yet, but we have at least, almost have a full entire bag of stuff already. A couple different skeins of yarn in there. Some knit crate yarn is in there, so be looking for that. Okay, I will go on to my box from Hirschner's. There's another story too about that. Apparently my first box that I ordered on in May, it got halfway here and it turned around and went back, and I was like, why? And they had the zip code wrong. And I went into my history and into my Hirschner's account and looked it all over, and I see one address in there. So I have no idea where they got my zip code from work, but they did. And obviously my address to my house and my zip code at work is not going to work. It didn't get here, so I have to figure out how to get that. Anyway, in the box of Hirschner stuff that came, I got a couple of baby yarns. I didn't try these before, so I thought I would grab a couple, just 2, you know, just to see. These are Hirschner's Baby. These are tiny little skeins. They are 2 fine. This one is called Lily Pond. It's a green and blue striped one. It's 81% acrylic, 19% nylon. There's only 2 ounces in a skein. It's 174 yards. And I got 2 of the Lily Pond. And then I got two in the Monster. This one's called Monster. It's got orange and green and blue, so that's pretty. I'll probably be mixing these with white, I think. I don't know. Maybe I'll put them in a... Anyway, I got one in the fuzzier one. These are 2-ply also. These are 100% acrylic. This one is called just 2-ply baby yarn. Color on this one is Seafoam, and the color on this one is Blue Ice. So I got 2 of them. The green seems to be a lot fuzzier, almost kind of halo. And the blue one, then the blue one, but I bet you when you wash them, they'll fuzz up. That's usually the way. And then I got 3 of these. I got anti-pilling Everyday DK, 273 yards in these. These are 100% acrylic. I got one in blush, and I got one in, these are for, you know, usually I get them for making hats. These are 3 light, and this one is Thistle. Now I got one in rose, and apparently they ran out or something, so that's in a, gonna be shipped separately. Okay. And then I got another one of the Everyday anti-pilling, and this color, I'm not going to open this one. This one is a 4 medium, and this color is Plum Jam. It's the one that has the nice pattern there. I've bought this one before. It's very nice, but they had a little sale going on, so I got a couple of them. And then when I ordered the spun colors, this one and this one was the Premier Spun Colors. I had ordered one of these a while back, this Superwash Merino, 35% and 65% acrylic. I had gotten one, 419 yards, so I decided I needed 2 more to go with that, so I can actually make a sweater now, because I'll have over 1,200 yards of it. So I got 2 more of them. So now I have enough to do something with. What I probably, you know what? I'm going to add these 2 skeins of Baby Fine to my 500 subscriber box, because I forgot to bring anything out here. So I'm going to add those 2 to that box. Don't forget it. Eventually I will say this is the video, but not yet. We didn't hit 500 yet. Another thing that came in this box was this book. I ordered a baby sweater book. It has 9 knit patterns in it. So I'm like, I mean, I can get these, you know, off the internet or shared with somebody, but I still like, I'm from the old school, and I still like to have a book every now and then with a whole bunch of similar patterns in it. So I have, like, I don't know, probably 10 of these in crochet, so I didn't have one in knit, and I'm like, I want it. So I started one already out of it. I started the second one, and I was reading in here, and these are for medium weight yarns. So 4 medium, and I'm like, oh. So I chose this one. It's called the Eyelet Lace. Isn't that cute? But I'm not doing it in a solid. I chose to do it in the Wool Ease hand dyed. I know, I'm going to try it. It's going to be a little bit of wool in here, and this one's a 4 medium. It's the Line Brand hand dyed. And what's the color? Cosmopolitan. And so I started it on 8mm, which is what they say in the pattern. I love how this knit part is coming up. The outer edges are not just knit. They're the knit, you know, whatever you call that, where you're knitting, both knitting and purling. But this one, I'm doing it correct. I mean, I don't know. One's stacking out and one is, I don't know. But I haven't memorized that yet. But I really like it, how it's coming out in that. Now, if I turn it around, it's a little there. See that? So it's going to be totally different sweater than I have done before, because I've never used a variegated yarn like this. But hey, you know, you gotta try different things, and this is probably gonna sell right out of there as soon as I list it. So that's fun. So yeah, I got a new book. All right, next whip I have. Oh, you probably saw this yesterday on the live if you watched it. I'm doing the Simply Simple baby blanket. I'll list that pattern down below. It's a free pattern. It's from Keep Calm and Crochet On in the UK. And I've done this pattern several times before. I really like it. I'm doing it in ice cream. This one's the banana split. Beautiful colors. In the skein. When you start crocheting it up, it still is beautiful. It really is nice. So I like this pattern a lot because every third row is a single crochet row. So it keeps everything balanced so nice, and it's so light because this ice cream yarn is 3-ply. 3 weight. I'm doing the blanket in another kind of ice cream, which is an ice cream scoop, and it's totally different yarn. And they sell this in this size, which is the 394 yard size, and it's different when they sell it in a little bit bigger one. And then, of course, they have the big scoop. So there's like 3 different kinds of ice cream yarns out there. And I've bought all 3. And I'm like, oh, they're different. So anyway, this one is in a little bit smaller of a skein. But, oh my goodness, how pretty. So that's that. I have one finished, well, one other finished was a hat for my hat and more hats Kale that I'm doing. It's a year-long make-along. We have prizes drawn monthly for that. The new hat post is up. I only have one hat done for the month of June so far, and that is this one. It is using the BOD 471. I'll link that below. It's for the cloche hat. I did it in a little bit smaller of a hook and only using the Willow Summer, which is a 174 yards of, I believe this is cotton, and yes, it's 55% cotton, and it's only a 2, so that way I could make a sun hat out of it. So by going down in your yarn weight and going down in your hook size, you get a smaller hat. This is still a little bit bigger than I wanted it to be, but it's small enough to be for the little girl that I want it to be for, because this is a small head. It's only about an 18-inch head. So I put red and black band on it so that I could put on Miss Minnie Mouse, and she's the last Minnie Mouse that I had left over, so I figured I'd make a hat, and so I did. So that is the finished hat for the week. I think I'm done. I don't think I have anything more to say. I knew it was going to be short because I spent all week working on the Happy Scrappy stuff, so I did lots of my own. I didn't do a lot yesterday because of the live. And yeah, so you've seen it all. All right, well, I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you all next Sunday. Bye now.